This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn Company, Alexandria, Minnesota, with your closing grain and livestock comments for August 18th, 2021. Corn market up 3.5, beans down 10 3/4. Chicago wheat up 2 3/4, Minneapolis up 2, Kansas City up 7. So it continues to be a back and forth type action, consolidation in these markets. These markets are coiling around what we call a VPOC, or a large volume node or area of interest. This is an area where we've seen most trades show up, and that just kind of indicates consolidation here at this point. What happens next is really going to be the important feature. Seasonally, this is a downtrending time frame where corn, beans, and Minneapolis wheat can tend to struggle. However, we're seeing private export sales in soybeans. We saw USDA lower corn and soybean yields, and crop conditions are faltering to some degree. We do have a rain event this weekend that's keeping some sellers around, but really just kind of a mix of emotion. And until we really see what we call the trifecta of yield decrease, which we've gotten from USDA now, demand increase, which has started in beans. But keep in mind, these purchases that we're seeing only amount to about 5 million bushels. So we need to see a number of them, as we've seen here. We've got consecutive days going in beans now. I think it's a string of 10 private sales days. But again, at 5 million a pop, it just doesn't have that substance when you see a million metric ton or something of that nature. So encouraging to see it, but we need to see greater volumes, I think, to get the market excited. And then South American weather going to be that final straw, where if we come in here, September, and we're dry in South America and struggling to get that crop in, that could be the other dynamic that brings the bulls to life. If we see USDA change their mind on yield, come in here and not see demand show up in South America, catch rain, we could be looking at a completely different market. So strap in, it's going to get wild as we work ahead. Feeder cattle up 227.5, lives up 72.5, hog market up 120. You've got a market here that in cattle are working cash-wise towards the highs, futures-wise working towards the highs, and we've got the potential for a nice breakout here if we can put it all together this week. So we'll see what happens there. Hog market, on the other hand, consolidating around the VPOC, 120 higher today. Encouraging to see the strength, but still kind of in that mid-range, a lot like corn and soybeans right now. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn Company, Alexandria, Minnesota, trading in futures and options. Involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This is a solicitation. Have a great afternoon.